Hi, Fashion Dolls. It feels so great to be back. Happy Transformation Tuesday, June 17th, and welcome to an all new episode of Style by Stevie. Our very special guest today is an actor and director, and he is no stranger to the screen, and I'm super excited to have him here. Please join me as we welcome to the dollhouse, Raphael Williams. Hi, Alvin. Shout outs to my colleague, Alvin Tit for Tat, this and that. I will be on the panel tomorrow. I have a lot to say about what's going on with our political landscape, so make sure y'all tune in and join that panel tomorrow. Okay.
Hi, how you doing?
Hello. Hello.
Can you hear me?
I sure can. Welcome to the dollhouse. It is such a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you. How was your weekend so far? I'm sorry, I'm on set by the way. I'm on set
Fabulous.
by the
And
way.
we won't, oh my God. So we won't be long. Okay. It has been great. Yourself, how's 2025 been for you so far?
2025 has been a blessing. I'm sorry, I forgot this up. 2025 has been a blessing. It is hot in here. I'm sorry. They just yelled cut and I had to hurry up and get here. But everything's been a blessing. Slow, but for sure a process, a great process.
Yes, 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 yes. You've been working on so many things, which we'll get into. You're on set currently right now. But
Yes.
I must say that 2025 has been the year for all of us. It's been a test, it's been a testing ground for all of us, but we are getting all of our goals and projects complete. So shout outs to you. And what has it been like balancing everything out with the new shift that we're
Um,
seeing? It's a lot going on.
Honestly, balancing everything out has been a challenge. I keep God first. I keep my mother second, and I keep my children third.
Mm,
Um, Sometimes it's been a crashed out moment, but you have to keep going. You can't let people, you can't let social media, you can't let the outside world bother you. You are trying to get somewhere, and you're already there. You just have to keep walking. Um, One of my biggest goals, well, a person who helped me get there, and one of my biggest fears is Chris D. Lofton. He always told me you always gonna get 1,000 no's before you get that one yes. That one yes is the biggest yes you'll ever get. If you asked a person for $1 million for 3 years and they told you no, and on the fourth year they actually gave you that $1 million, would you still be mad at them the past remaining years? So you see, like it's a lot that keeps me going. My daughter and my son is my biggest inspiration. I'm a 90s baby. So coming up in the 90s, it was kind of crazy trying to adapt to the world, trying to bring out your talents, your true you, and wondering if people will accept that. Now it's like I'm over fear. I'm over what if this doesn't happen for me? I'm just going. I'm just loving. I'm just keeping my foot forward, and everything behind me is either going to build me up or break me down. But I still have breath in my lungs, so I'm gonna keep going.
absolutely. And I'm gonna go back to what you just said
Can
about
I get a fan in here? I'm sorry.
the power of no. I'm a Scorpio, and no for me means on spells backwards. And when somebody challenges me and says, "Well, no, you can't do this," I say, "Game on, watch me." And we're
Yes.
both 90s babies. I'm 31, so I'm a 90s baby as well too. And I have that same mindset that adapt to when somebody tells me no, because you're gonna, like you said, you're gonna get a lot of no's in this business. And that's for anybody starting out. You're gonna have doors closed in your face. But the key thing is to keep going and not give up. And I haven't since then. I set myself a goal for this year for 2025, and it was to do 800 interviews. You are currently my 815th interview as we speak
Okay.
right
You're gonna do more.
Yeah, it's
You're gonna
more
do more.
coming. I said that I want to go for 1,000. I said Montel Jordan, I think he did what 3,000 episodes of his show. Tamron
Yeah.
Hall did 1,000. I said I'm trying to get up there with them, and I am
Mhm.
halfway there because I haven't stopped. And as you said, you put God first in everything that you do. I'm the same way. My grandmother, she's 80 years old, and this is what she told me.
Wow. Congratulations.
Still living. She said, put God first in everything that you do. And I was born and raised down here in South Carolina. So, we grew up by the Bible, by the book.
Yeah.
That's all we knew.
Southern.
My God, God. So she said, the bigger you get in this business, don't you get a big head and forget where you came from and the ones who helped you get to where you're at that point in your life and that time. Humble yourself. So she sat me down and she gave me a humbling experience. And that's exactly what she told me. She said, put God first in everything that you do. And ever since then, it's just like the sky is the limit. It is up from here. Hi, gorgeous. Hi, baby. Hi, Kino.
Hey, Kino.
Yes, yes, yes. So what? Another question that I wanted to ask you because he's on set right now, Fashion Dolls. I can't keep him. Uh, um, how do you stay so grounded? How do you stay so grounded?
Uh, honestly, I've been through, like I said before, I've been through a lot of no's, and I always wondered why do people tell me no? What am I missing? And the answer was it was something they didn't agree with. It doesn't mean I didn't do it right. It's just it hasn't clicked in their mind yet. So, Carl Seaton, the director of Bel Air, the director of Chicago
Oh, yeah.
PD. I'm sorry, PD and Snowfall. I've talked to him. He actually sat me down and had a one-on-one and said, "Okay, who are you?"
Mm.
And I didn't know what he meant. And so he actually helped me out with the class. And so when you go to this class, the School of Dramatic Arts, you get asked, "Who are you?" 20 times. Are you a doctor? Are you a philanthropist? Are you what should I say, a dentist? It's so many things that popped in my head right now. But who are you? You can't. And the biggest question is when you find out who you are, you're not supposed to worry about what everybody else think about you. You know who you are. This is who you are. When I step on set, um, I'm Julius today, but I'm Dujuan Raphael Williams in real life. I had to dress down to be Dujuan Raphael Williams, but when I dress up, I'm Julius. So it's a lot of different it's a lot of different ways. It's hard, but like I said, keep God first, and the worries come, but you can't let the worries bother you. So that's how I stay grounded, by keeping God high.
I love what you just said. I am Julius, but when I am home, I am Devon, myself.
Yes.
And that's a lot of thing a lot of actors get misconstrued in this business. Sometimes they take that character home, but when you're on set, you're having to wear that character's cross. You're having to walk in that character's shoes. And that's a lot of things that actors, I've had so many actors that I've sat on my platform with, and we've talked about separating the character away from the person. And sometimes that can be tough because you bring the character home, and it's funny in a way because your family is sitting there like, what is going on? Like, this is not you, but you're still in character mode. So it happens. Or shall I say method acting? Has that ever happened for you where you brought the character home?
Yeah. Yes. The first person that ever put me in a film, her name is Caprice Williams. She goes by Raoul's Production. Um, she has films on TV. She has films on Tubi. She has films on Amazon. She actually helped me. She actually put me in my first film. It's called With Us. You can look that up on Amazon right now. It's actually I forgot his name, Trey from Naughty by Nature. He actually put it on one of his platforms. And right now you could go look up. I think it's Tales from the Hood. The other one, it was like Tales from the Crypt. The old school one is like Tales from the Crypt, but this is called Tales from the Hood on Amazon. But the film is called With Us. Another big film she put me in is called Jada. It's on Amazon right now. You can actually purchase that for $10.99. It's on Tubi. I think it's on YouTube. Xavier McKnight put me in his film. That is called Culture. The character from Culture I actually brought home, and I didn't want that. I didn't want that character to be the person. I didn't want to be that character. Honestly, that was the hardest character for me to. It was easy to adapt, but I found myself stuck in that character, and I didn't want to bring it home, especially around my kids. But it was a great film. I had a good time filming it, but it was just like the anger and everything that this person had, and it had me is this really me? I had to calm myself down, like, no, this is not you. This is not you. That person is not you. But when I seen the film and everybody's reaction and the look of me, it was like, okay, I've never seen you like that. And certain family was like, wait, have you ever done that for real? Because this is too much. A lot of people out in the street seen me and just felt like I'm not a person that they wanted to be around. So when you take on roles, some people, you can't just tell them it's TV. You can't just tell them it's film. They will really judge you and point the finger at you. Don't worry about it. Don't let it get to you. Don't let it bother you. Again, don't let it ruin your day. Don't let it be the last thing you think about before you go to sleep. Um, one character that I love playing, Fatty. In the movie With Us, directed by Caprice Williams, it was a lot going on in the neighborhood of Chicago. Females were missing. Black females were missing.
Yeah.
And a lot of black females were found in this vacant house. Um, that movie actually made me want to protect my daughter more, wanted to protect my kids more, look out for my sisters. Um, what's crazy is it brought light to what actually was going on in Chicago. So women were being, I don't even want to say on film, but mistreated. And they were kept in chains, they were tied up. This movie actually showed what was going on. And a few months later, Chicago PD was able to go into a vacant house and actually find a woman in there. And they reference it to the movie. So if you actually go, the movie was made before this actually happened. But Caprice Williams wanted to bring this to the light that, hey, this is actually happening in Chicago. So we actually filmed it. It was a great film. I think we're at least about 40,000 views right now. But I may be off, honestly. But I think around 40 or maybe 60. But last time I checked, it was 40. So I'm like, but yeah, you can actually go. The link is in my bio. You can always visit my page. So I also worked on Power Book Force season 2 and 3. Um, I can't tell you what's going on, but be on the lookout for it. This is the greatest. This is the greatest season. Joseph Sikora, 50 Cent, Deshauna Wright, Chris D. Lofton, Isaac Keys. Man, they really are. They really in the industry. You have people that say, "Oh, there's gatekeepers." I can tell you firsthand. Don't believe that. When you put yourself when you ask God to form a circle around you, a positive circle around you, God will put you in the place of people that's going to push you. But you have to show them that you want to do this. Everyone I just named has opened the door for me. Hey, pointed me in the right direction. You know how they say, would you take a $500,000 or a 5 to 20 minute dinner with Jay-Z? I wouldn't take neither. Like I wouldn't even put Jay-Z in the category. I'm sorry. Um, 50 Cent really has put a lot of food on my table. And I've never even got the chance to thank him because he's always so busy. Chris D. Lofton, always so busy. Isaac Keys, they always so busy. So it's very hard. So when you talk to them, you probably got about 2 to 3 minutes maybe, and then they're back on set because they're always working. I want that. I want that work ethic. You have to have that work ethic. You can't tell somebody you want to be a bodybuilder and you don't lift weights. You know, they want to see you put in the work. Um, the work is hard, understanding how to bring out the character, how to bring the character to life. Bringing out the character and bringing the character to life are
Yes.
two different things. Um, I said, who are you? Um, okay. So yes. Please just keep going forward. I'm gonna pray that everything that you want in life go the way you want it. This is gonna take off. I'm located in Chicago, so if anytime you ever come here, you want to do a podcast and everything.
Yeah.
My wife right now, her name is Lisa Brennan. She's actually on here. She has a podcast, The Hard Truth Between Black and White. I advise people to go watch it, go look it out right now. Um, my wife is the best thing that ever happened to me as far as being able to see positivity, keeping my positivity strong, and knowing that this too shall pass, but I'm going to get there. I have nobody to thank but my wife for that. Lisa Brennan, if you're watching, I love you. Um, Thank you. Thank you so much too. Hold on. How do you start without knowing to? You have to jump. You have to jump. Um, when I say I've been through struggles, I've been through struggles. Um, believe it or not, I'm from St. Louis, Missouri. Minimum wage was still $9 out there. So me, I used to cut. It was 30 houses on the block. Believe it or not, I used to go to every door and ask, "Can I cut your grass for $10?" And if you refer me to someone, your next cut is free. Now, this is the faith of a mustard seed. I had no money. I had no money. All I had was my word and a lawnmower. Um, what's crazy is 20 bucks, 20 bucks, and 30 houses all by each other, all seeing me put in work. I made damn near $700 that day, and I was on a riding lawnmower, so it was easy to cut. Everybody's house was next door to each other. Um, it let me know that I couldn't accept just making $120 a day or going to work, working my ass off. Or working my butt off, and that, oh yeah, this is all I deserve. Well, this is all the law allow me will allow me to deserve right now. I asked God, hey, God, why did you give me this much drive but only this much payment? And God is God is not somebody you want to play with. um, he actually responded to me and said, "Hey, you got the same time as Michael Jackson, Michael Jordan, um, Will Smith, and you don't choose to put in the work." And it was the hardest back smack I ever felt. And it was like, okay, so what am I going to do? Well, Will Smith does this. He actually takes times out of his life every minute. Hey, I'm promoting. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. The first time I actually seen 50 Cent, I didn't know he was doing a video. I was finna walk up to him and thank him, say, hey, man, thanks for putting food on my table. And he looked at me, he was like, and I was like, oh, shit. And I looked over and the camera was right there. So I was like, oh, shit, I think I just messed up I think I just messed up the video. But he was like, nah, you didn't, but I'm always working. When you're working on yourself, you gotta put in time. Every moment counts. Every day counts. Everybody is not like you. So you gotta let them know, let them see that, okay, this is why you're not like me. I work harder. I pray harder. I pray 2 minutes more than you do. I I put time in extra washing that dish. It's a lot. Man, I'm sorry. I see Danielle. Is that Danielle?
Daniel's Jerry. That is a great
Okay.
testimony. Hi, Daniel.
Hey, how you doing? Yeah, man. But I'm blessed. I'm gonna say that. I'm 34 years of age, and I'm blessed. I'm glad God I was around the right people who can open doors for me, who can also pray to God for me, because it takes more than one prayer. God will hear you, but he will say, okay, who have you been good to that will also pray for you?
Mm-hmm.
Who have you been around that can say, hey, I see how destined you are. I see how eager you are. I'm going to point you to that way. You're going to get a lot of do this, do that, do that. You're going to get motivational speeches from people who haven't even done the work. They just seen it and was like, well, I don't want to go through that, but I'm going to tell you who I seen do it. Go over there. Make it home. Meaning go out, achieve what you want, come back home, thank God, and just keep it moving. That's all I can say, honestly.
Absolutely.
Sorry if I did a lecture, but you asked me who I am, and this is me. But
And
yes,
that's what people need. You're sharing your story. As an actor, you're sharing your story. When you're
thank
on
you.
set, like you're on set currently right now, you are that character. But you're sharing your story with the world. And it's a lot of people who could be going through the same thing, who want to get to that point in their life where it's just like, okay, God has seen me through it. God has helped me through it. So thank you. As Daniel stated, great testimony, and your hard work is paying off.
Thank you. Again, remember this. Who are you? You're
Hmm.
not a person who's just gonna waste time. You're not a person who just feel like, well, ain't nobody gonna look at me. Somebody is out here looking for you. You just gotta put in the work ethic. Find it. As much as you get up in the morning and wash your face, brush your teeth, apply for that job, fill out that job application. And don't ever think that um this is all I'm gonna do. This is all I'm gonna be at. This is where I'm sorry. Don't ever think that this is all I'm gonna be in life. That's a lie. That is a down-faced lie. This is Dujuan Raphael Williams talking to you, not Julius. Okay. Um, don't ever think that you're gonna be stuck in one place. It's not over for you. Someone has to bury you. Someone is gonna say, "Hey, yeah, he tried, but he gave up right here. He wasn't supposed to give up right here. All he had to do was move 2 more rocks, 2 more boulders, and he was at his destination." So it's like, um, keep going. Please keep going. I'm gonna say to you, you better keep going. I better see you at the finish line. I'm gonna say that. I better see you at the finish line where we at the awards. Like, hey, remember we talked about this? Remember, hey, man, I thought that was the end for me. Keep going. I better see everybody watching this live right now, I better see you at the finish line. And remember, when you go out into this world, make it back home. Please make it back home to your family. Because the world is getting crazier and crazier. So please make it back home to your family.
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah, that's my time.
All right, Fashion Dolls. I can't keep Raphael, but thank you so much for this amazing convo. I'm going to wrap with today's final thought, which comes from Paulo Coelho, and it ties into what we just talked about. It says, life has a way of testing a person's will, either by having nothing happen at all or by having everything happen at once. Remember that. Life is about choices, constant choices. And I want you all to go through the day, throughout this week, throughout the years, through all of the craziness that is going on. I want you all to fear not, because there is something coming. There is something greater coming for each and every one of us. And I want y'all to remember that. And I know a lot of us are like on pins and needles. What's going to be the next move? What is the next chapter of my life? And I said this to my guest last week on the show. You are the editor of your story. That pen is in your hand. You are the editor. You are the publisher. You are the author. You are everything to your story. Nobody can take that away from you. And I want each and every one of you to remember that, because I know you guys have all been DMing me, messaging me, Miss Stevie, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Move forward with your life and keep living. And do not live in fear. What is
Please
fear?
don't.
Freedom. Freedom is that's what it means for me. And I'm gonna keep fighting it.
Please do. Please do. Please have a good day. Please have a good week. Please have a good month. Please have a good year. Okay?
Yes. Yes. And thank you. Let everyone know where they can follow you.
So you can actually follow me at official_Raphael Williams. You actually can Google me. You can Google all my films. If you look on my Instagram page, you will see the links to all the films. You will see what I'm currently working on. You will see what I'm currently casting for. So right now, I have a film called Selfish in Chicago. I'm filming in the Chicago area. Everyone's welcome to send a resume to reality and ridiculous productions at gmail.com, or you can get in touch with Lisa Brennan. She's actually the casting director. You can follow her as well. Right now you can follow Caprice Williams. You can follow Xavier McKnight. You can follow I forgot. I think his name's Jalen. I'm sorry, if I'm messing up, but it's one director. It's a lot. I meet a lot of people, so I'm trying to like keep names, and I see a lot of faces. But it's like, okay, well, they plan on working with me, but I'm like, I'm too focused on this script right here. So like, you can catch me on this season of The Shy, season 7 right now. I I can't tell you what episode, but it will be premiering next month. Be on the lookout for that. Also, we got approved for season 8 of The Shy, so you might, depending on what they gonna do, depending on what Lena Waithe do. Shout out to Lena Waithe too. Shout out to Deshauna Wright. Get ready for the film Store Run. You can go follow Deshauna Wright. Let me see who else. I got a lot. I'm sorry. I don't want to forget nobody, but you know what? Just follow me. You know what? I'm finna post everybody. Everybody who done help me out, I'm finna get ready to post them so you can see who I'm working with. Shout out to Effin Ferreira, Carl Seaton, Deon Taylor. Shout out to Deon Taylor, the director of the movie. I think it's called Black and Blue with Tyrese Gibson. Please go rewatch that. Go see who Deon Taylor is. Thank you.
You are so
My bad.
welcome.
I got y'all. I'm my bad. I got you.
Got you
I'm sorry.
all.
I ran over my 8 minutes, but yeah.
Again,
But I
thank you
enjoyed
so
this
much.
podcast.
Yes, thank you so much.
No problem. No problem. If anytime you need me, just DM me. If anybody got any ideas or they want to know how to get in touch with me, just DM me. I reply to everybody. I don't leave nobody on blank. None of that. You can hit me up on Facebook, Dujuan Raphael Williams. But yeah, get in touch with me. Promote whatever you want to send it to me. All right.
All right, fashion dolls, ladies and
All
gentlemen,
right. Thank you.
Dujuan
Thank you
and
so
Raphael,
much.
you are so welcome. Definitely. And we'll set something up again. I'd love to have you back on again.
Okay, no problem.
All right, fashion dolls,
All
joining me tomorrow. We
all
have
right.
DeWitt. Make sure you guys tune in. I love you all. And this will be uploaded to Style by Stevie Daytime on YouTube. So head on over, subscribe, and hit that bell so you'll be notified when new interviews are posted. I will see y'all tomorrow. Take care, everybody.